The streets are talking, the internet is buzzing, and fans are left in absolute shock because what just went down between 21 Savage and Lil Baby's inner circle might be the most explosive drama of the year. Rumors are flying faster than a jet, and the question on everyone's mind is chilling. Did 21 Savage have a hand in Lil Baby's best friend getting killed? Social media exploded overnight with heated debates, conspiracy theories, and emotional posts from friends and family, all pointing fingers and demanding answers. The tension is palpable, and the scene is set for a story that feels like it jumped straight out of a movie, but with real lives on the line. Insiders are whispering about secret feuds, late-night confrontations, and loyalty tested like never before. Fans can't stop replaying cryptic Instagram posts and viral TikToks that hint at a connection nobody wanted to believe. Emotions ran high, accusations are flying, and the family was left divided, unsure of whom to trust. As the drama unfolds, the city holds its breath, and the hip-hop world braces for shockwaves that could change everything. Tonight, we're diving deep into the tangled web of betrayal, loyalty, and deadly consequences surrounding one of rap's most talked about stories. Are you ready to uncover the truth? The city was on edge, and the streets were whispering a story that nobody wanted to believe. Late last night, chaos erupted in Atlanta, and the drama that followed has left fans and insiders alike questioning everything they thought they knew about 21 Savage and Lil Baby's inner circle. Sources say that what started as a private dispute quickly spiraled into a nightmare that would shake the hip-hop community to its core. Rumors began circulating that 21 Savage had been involved in the shocking death of Lil Baby's best friend, a claim that has fans divided, families confused, and the internet in an absolute frenzy. Emotions ran high as social media exploded with hashtags, cryptic posts, and calls for answers, leaving both camps under the spotlight of intense scrutiny. According to insiders, tensions had been simmering for weeks. It all allegedly started at a private studio session when Lil Baby's best friend, known for being fiercely loyal to the Atlanta rapper, reportedly confronted 21 Savage over comments made during a recent interview. "You've been talking too much," the friend allegedly said, his voice trembling with anger. "Some things aren't yours to say about us." Sources claim that 21 Savage didn't take kindly to the words and that the disagreement escalated into a heated argument right there in the studio. Eyewitnesses say the air was thick with hostility, and emotions ran so high that friends had to physically separate the two before anyone was seriously hurt. Fans are shocked, and the tension only intensified when cryptic social media posts began to surface. A series of deleted Instagram stories and mysterious tweets hinted at betrayal and a looming conflict. One post reportedly read, "Some debts aren't just money," while another shared a shadowy image of a city street with a caption, "Loyalty has a price." The posts vanished almost immediately, but not before screenshots went viral, leaving fans scrambling to piece together what these messages could mean. The family of Lil Baby's best friend was left divided, unsure of what to believe, as speculation mounted and questions grew louder with every passing hour. According to multiple insiders, the fallout didn't stop at social media. Late into the night, reports suggest that 21 Savage was spotted near areas connected to Lil Baby's crew, which further fueled rumors and conspiracy theories. Eyewitnesses describe a tense scene, with friends and associates on edge, watching every movement and whispering warnings. One source claims that a member of Lil Baby's circle shouted, "Stay away from him. Don't make this worse," as tensions escalated outside a private residence. The standoff was reportedly so intense that even longtime friends feared violence could erupt at any moment. The alleged connection between 21 Savage and the tragic death of Lil Baby's best friend has sent shockwaves across Atlanta and beyond. Rap fans and celebrities weighed in almost immediately, sharing their opinions, disbelief, and heartbreak online. Emotions ran high, as some called for calm, while others demanded accountability. Social media feeds flooded with statements like, "How could this happen?" and "Prayers up for the family," as speculation spiraled into full-blown theories about what really happened. Some even suggested that rival rappers or jealous associates might have played a role, adding layers of intrigue and danger to an already explosive situation. Sources say that the family of the deceased was left torn, unsure who to trust and desperate for answers. The friend's parents reportedly held a late-night meeting with close family members, expressing disbelief and anger. "He was like a son to us," one family insider allegedly told a reporter. "We don't understand why anyone would target him. He didn't deserve this." The emotional toll was visible everywhere, from tearful interviews to hushed conversations behind closed doors. Even Lil Baby himself was reportedly struggling to navigate the storm, torn between grief, loyalty, and a desire for justice. Friends described the rapper as shell-shocked, spending hours on phone calls with family members, trying to piece together the fragmented details of what had gone wrong. Adding fuel to the fire, a neighbor reportedly witnessed a suspicious black SUV circling the block around the time of the tragedy. The source described the scene as chilling, saying, "It felt like something bad was about to happen. Everyone was on edge, looking over their shoulders." Though authorities have yet to release a statement connecting 21 Savage directly to the incident, the speculation alone has caused a ripple effect throughout the hip-hop community. Fans can't stop replaying video clips, interviews, and past collaborations between the artists, searching for any hint of tension that could explain the alleged events. The drama took another twist when a close friend of Lil Baby's best friend allegedly came forward with claims that they had overheard conversations about revenge and retaliation. "There were talks about settling scores," the friend said, speaking anonymously. "People were angry, and the loyalty lines were being drawn. It was getting ugly." Such claims only heighten the suspense, making fans and insiders question whether this tragedy was the result of a personal feud, a larger rivalry, or a misunderstanding gone horribly wrong. Emotions ran high as theories spread across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, with users debating whether 21 Savage was involved or if he had been unfairly dragged into a situation he couldn't control. As the story continued to develop, the tension between the camps reportedly escalated even further. One insider claimed that 21 Savage held a private meeting with his closest confidants, discussing how to navigate the growing storm. "He was calm, but you could see the weight on his shoulders," the source said. "Everyone around him knew the stakes were high, and nobody wanted things to get worse." Meanwhile, Lil Baby's camp was said to be doing the same, coordinating responses, security measures, and legal advice, all while dealing with the emotional fallout of losing a close friend. The city was on high alert, and even casual observers could feel the ripple effect of fear, anger, and uncertainty spreading through the streets. Family of the deceased waited desperately for answers. As evening fell, sources claimed that the city witnessed another dramatic moment. A family member of Lil Baby's best friend allegedly posted a heartfelt message online, mourning the loss and expressing anger at the perceived betrayal. "We trusted people we shouldn't have," the post read. "Our hearts are broken, and we need answers." Fans were shocked by the raw emotion, and the post quickly went viral, sparking a flood of reactions, prayers, and discussions across every corner of social media. Emotions ran high. The family was left divided, and the tension between 21 Savage and Lil Baby's camp appeared to be reaching a boiling point. The night didn't end quietly. Rumors of late-night meetings, secret gatherings, and whispered conversations began circulating, hinting at potential retaliation, clarifications, or even a looming public statement. Fans were glued to their devices, refreshing feeds and watching live streams, desperate for any sign of what might happen next. Speculation ran wild, with some believing 21 Savage might address the situation publicly, while others insisted that Lil Baby's camp would make the next move. The atmosphere was electric, a mix of fear, anticipation, and grief that made it clear the story was far from over. And through it all, the city watched, whispered, and waited. Every move, every post, every conversation was dissected, magnified, and shared. Fans were shocked, emotions ran high, and the family was left divided as they struggled to navigate the murky waters of loyalty, betrayal, and grief. The alleged involvement of 21 Savage in the tragedy, whether true or not, had created a ripple effect that extended far beyond the streets of Atlanta, captivating the hip-hop world and leaving everyone wondering what would happen next. The tension in Atlanta reached a fever pitch as the story entered its third day. The city felt like it was teetering on the edge of chaos, with fans, insiders, and family members all caught in the whirlwind of rumors, accusations, and heartbreak. Every corner of social media was ablaze with speculation about 21 Savage's alleged connection to the death of Lil Baby's best friend. Cryptic posts, deleted stories, and leaked messages kept the city in suspense, while friends and family of both camps were reportedly navigating a delicate web of emotions, alliances, and unspoken threats. Emotions ran high, and the family was left divided, unsure whom to trust as the drama intensified. Sources claim that early in the day, 21 Savage met with close confidants to strategize, attempting to contain the damage and protect his reputation. He knew people were looking for answers, and the pressure was insane, an insider said. He kept saying, "We have to stay calm. This isn't about reacting. It's about surviving this storm." Friends described the rapper as unusually introspective, pacing back and forth in a private studio, phone calls constantly coming in from anxious associates and lawyers. Every gesture was scrutinized by fans online, who combed through images and snippets of videos for clues that might link him to the tragedy. Meanwhile, Lil Baby was reportedly taking a different approach. According to sources, he held a private meeting with members of his inner circle, attempting to make sense of the chaos. He was furious, but also grieving, an insider revealed. He kept asking questions, demanding explanations. People were trying to calm him down, but the anger was real. You could feel it in the room. Fans were shocked as snippets of conversations allegedly leaked, showing Lil Baby questioning loyalties, confronting rumors, and expressing disbelief over the alleged circumstances surrounding his friend's death. "How could someone we trusted be involved?" One quote read, sparking outrage online. Later that afternoon, a shocking twist emerged. An anonymous source claimed that surveillance footage had surfaced from the night of the tragedy, allegedly showing a mysterious figure lurking near the scene. While authorities have yet to confirm the footage, fans immediately speculated that it could implicate someone entirely unexpected. The theories ran wild. Some argued it was a member of a rival crew. Others insisted it was someone close to 21 Savage trying to protect him, while a few suggested it was orchestrated by an entirely different party to spark conflict between the two camps. The city was on edge, and fans couldn't stop debating every possible angle. The tension escalated further when a private confrontation reportedly occurred between 21 Savage and a mutual friend of Lil Baby's best friend. Eyewitnesses claim that voices were raised, emotions boiled over, and threats were allegedly exchanged. It was like watching a powder keg about to explode, one insider said. People were shouting, some were crying, and nobody knew if it would end peacefully. The encounter, although short, reportedly left both sides shaken, with fear and anger lingering in the air long after the meeting ended. Fans were shocked that tensions had escalated to such a personal and intense level, further fueling rumors of involvement. In another dramatic development, social media erupted with a post allegedly from a member of Lil Baby's crew, hinting at retaliation. "Some people are about to learn that loyalty isn't a game," the post read. Fans quickly speculated that the message was directed at 21 Savage or his associates, igniting a new wave of theories, memes, and viral discussions. The post was deleted within hours, but screenshots circulated widely, leaving emotions running high and the family even more divided. Some fans praised the loyalty displayed, while others criticized the public airing of threats, arguing it could escalate an already volatile situation. Sources say that private phone calls between 21 Savage and influential Atlanta figures became increasingly urgent. People were trying to mediate, calm things down, and make sure no one made a mistake, one insider said. But the calls were intense, emotional, and sometimes heated. You could feel the weight of the situation in every conversation. According to insiders, 21 Savage allegedly expressed frustration over being dragged into the tragedy, claiming he had no role in what happened while emphasizing the importance of avoiding further violence. Fans online debated the sincerity of these claims, analyzing tone, timing, and context, with speculation reaching fever pitch. Meanwhile, members of Lil Baby's circle reportedly began their own internal investigation. Sources allege that they were retracing every step, analyzing social media, talking to friends and acquaintances, and attempting to determine if 21 Savage had any involvement, or if the tragedy was the result of an unrelated vendetta. Everyone was looking for answers, a source said. The frustration, fear, and grief were overwhelming. Nobody knew who to trust, and the family was left divided. Fans were glued to their screens, waiting for any confirmation or revelation, as the story seemed to grow more complicated by the hour. As evening fell, the drama took a shocking turn. Reports surfaced that an emotional confrontation had occurred between Lil Baby and 21 Savage's team in a private location. Eyewitnesses claimed that emotions ran so high that people were shouting, crying, and pointing fingers. One source described the scene as chaotic and tense, with both sides struggling to process grief, anger, and suspicion all at once. It felt like the city itself was holding its breath, the insider said. No one knew if it would end peacefully, and every word carried weight. Fans online speculated about every word spoken, trying to decipher alliances, intentions, and hidden meanings in what may have been one of the most tense meetings since the tragedy. Adding more complexity, rumors began swirling that a third party had been pulling strings behind the scenes. Fans are shocked at the suggestion, as speculation ran wild across social media. Some believed it was a rival rapper or an old adversary, while others insisted that jealousy or greed was the motive. Allegedly, this unknown figure may have been manipulating both 21 Savage and Lil Baby's crews, creating confusion, mistrust, and potential for further tragedy. Theories ran wild, with hashtags like #WhoIsBehindThis and #AtlantaSecrets trending as fans dissected every possible angle. Sources claim that late into the night, a private phone call occurred between Lil Baby and one of 21 Savage's closest associates. It was intense, an insider said. Lil Baby wanted answers, and the associate was trying to clarify things without making it worse. Emotions were high, and it was clear that trust had been broken. Fans were shocked when snippets of the alleged conversation leaked online, showing anger, frustration, and desperation from both sides. "We need to know what really happened," one quote read. "We can't lose another person, and we can't be dragged into this without answers." The intensity of the dialogue only heightened suspense, keeping the city on edge. Throughout the day, fans and celebrities continued weighing in, some offering condolences, others fueling the speculation. Emotions ran high as people debated loyalty, accountability, and whether 21 Savage was truly involved or being unfairly targeted by rumors. The family of the deceased was left divided, trying to navigate grief and uncertainty while dealing with public attention and relentless online scrutiny. The tension, the heartbreak, and the suspense were all palpable, as the story seemed to escalate further with each passing hour. And even as the night wore on, the web of intrigue only grew thicker. Leaks, whispers, and anonymous tips kept the city on edge, with fans desperate for any new development. The alleged connection between 21 Savage and the tragic death of Lil Baby's best friend had become more than a story. It was a full-blown saga, filled with betrayal, suspicion, and heartbreak. Emotions ran high, the family was left divided, and the hip-hop community braced for the next shocking twist, knowing that the truth, or at least a version of it, was still out there, waiting to surface. The city of Atlanta woke to yet another storm of rumors, tension, and speculation. The story surrounding 21 Savage and Lil Baby's best friend had reached its peak, with fans and insiders alike desperate to know the truth. Social media feeds were flooded with comments, posts, and videos dissecting every possible angle. Emotions ran high, accusations were flying, and the family was left divided, struggling to process grief while navigating a public frenzy. The drama, it seemed, had become larger than life, with every day bringing a new twist that made it almost impossible to keep up. Sources claim that early that morning, 21 Savage made a private visit to a trusted confidant, seeking advice on how to handle the ongoing chaos. He was calm, but you could see the tension behind his eyes, an insider said. He kept repeating, "I need to make sure this doesn't spiral further." Friends reportedly warned him about the dangers of social media speculation, the unpredictable behavior of fans, and the potential for rival crews to use the situation to their advantage. Meanwhile, Lil Baby was reportedly taking a similar approach, focusing on protecting his family, managing public perception, and seeking clarity about what had actually happened. By mid-morning, a shocking development emerged. Sources allege that a leaked text message from a mutual associate suggested that someone entirely unexpected had been present at the scene the night of the tragedy. Fans were shocked, speculating wildly that this person might have played a pivotal role in escalating the situation. The text reportedly read, "Not everything is as it seems. Some people are hiding more than you know." Screenshots spread across Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, leaving fans desperate for answers and fueling countless conspiracy theories. Emotions ran high as the possibility of a hidden player added an entirely new layer to the saga. In a dramatic turn, eyewitnesses reported that an in-person confrontation occurred later that afternoon between key figures from both camps. The source claimed that voices were raised, tensions flared, and accusations flew with astonishing intensity. People were shouting, gesturing, some even pacing aggressively, an insider said. It felt like the air itself was charged with anger and fear. Fans were shocked that tempers had boiled over yet again, and speculation intensified about whether the confrontation might lead to a public fallout, legal action, or even further violence. Emotions ran high, the family was left divided, and everyone in the hip-hop community seemed to be holding their breath. Adding to the chaos, social media erupted with posts hinting at revenge, loyalty, and hidden motives. A now-deleted tweet allegedly read, "Some debts can't be ignored. Loyalty comes at a price," while another post shared a shadowy figure walking down a dimly lit street, captioned, "The truth will find its way out." Fans immediately linked these posts to the ongoing saga, debating whether 21 Savage was sending subtle messages, whether they came from Lil Baby's side, or if a third party was deliberately stirring trouble. The speculation was relentless, with hashtags like hashtag 21 Savage Drama, hashtag Lil Baby Loss, and hashtag Atlanta Mystery trending across platforms. Later that evening, sources revealed a surprising twist. A member of Lil Baby's inner circle allegedly admitted privately that the narrative being spread online might not be entirely accurate. "There's more to this story than people realize," the source said. "Some of the posts, some of the rumors, they're being amplified, misinterpreted, or even manipulated." Fans were shocked by the claim, as it suggested that the drama might involve deliberate misinformation. Emotions ran high, leaving the family even more divided, as they struggled to separate fact from speculation, truth from social media exaggeration. In a tense late-night development, insiders allege that 21 Savage and Lil Baby finally had a direct conversation. Though details remain unconfirmed, sources claim the discussion was both emotional and strategic, with both sides expressing grief, frustration, and a desire to prevent further escalation. There were apologies, clarifications, and moments of raw emotion, an insider said. But you could feel the underlying tension. Trust had been broken, and people were cautious. Fans online dissected every possible interpretation, trying to understand if this conversation marked a turning point, a reconciliation, or simply another chapter in an ongoing saga of suspicion and grief. Adding to the drama, reports suggest that a previously hidden video surfaced allegedly showing a third party involved in shadowy movements around the time of the incident. Fans were shocked, as the footage seemed to suggest that someone else may have manipulated the situation to pit 21 Savage and Lil Baby's crews against one another. Speculation exploded online, with some claiming it was evidence of premeditation, while others insisted it was circumstantial and open to interpretation. Emotions ran high, the family was left divided, and fans were left questioning everything they thought they knew. Late into the night, sources allege that members of both camps held separate emergency meetings, each trying to regroup, strategize, and make sense of the chaos. Friends described these sessions as tense and emotional, with accusations, confessions, and heated debates. People were crying, yelling, and questioning loyalties, a source revealed. It was clear that everyone was trying to protect themselves, while also trying to honor the memory of the friend they lost. Fans were shocked by the intensity, emotions ran high, and the streets of Atlanta seemed to reflect the tension in every whisper, glance, and rumor spreading across the city. As the story reached a crescendo, rumors of possible retaliation circulated once again. Sources claim that some members of Lil Baby's camp consider taking action to protect their reputation and assert their loyalty. Meanwhile, 21 Savage's team reportedly prepared for any escalation, emphasizing caution and strategy over reaction. Social media feeds were flooded with speculation, cryptic messages, and fan theories, all contributing to the sense of a city teetering on the edge. Emotions ran high, the family was left divided, and fans remained glued to their screens, awaiting the next shocking revelation. In a final dramatic twist for the day, an anonymous insider suggested that the entire feud may have been orchestrated by someone with motives no one yet understood. It wasn't just about the tragedy, the insider said. Somebody wanted to manipulate emotions, fans, and even the artists themselves. It's a web of lies, betrayal, and misdirection that's shocking even to those involved. Fans were shocked, theorizing endlessly about who this mysterious figure could be and what their ultimate goal might be. The narrative was far from over. Emotions ran high, and the family remained divided, struggling to navigate grief, suspicion, and uncertainty. The night ended with both camps reportedly stepping back to reassess, as the city held its breath for what might come next. Fans continued to speculate, social media remained ablaze, and the hip-hop world was captivated by a saga that seemed to have no end. Emotions ran high, the family was left divided, and every new twist, rumor, or leak only added to the suspense. The alleged involvement of 21 Savage in the tragedy, whether true or not, had created a ripple effect that touched fans, friends, and family alike, leaving everyone questioning loyalties, motives, and the nature of trust in the high-stakes world of Atlanta hip-hop. And while answers remained elusive, one thing was clear: the story was far from over. Fans were shocked, emotions ran high, and the city waited for the next revelation, the next confrontation, and the next chapter in a saga that had already captured the imagination of the world. As the dust begins to settle, one thing is painfully clear: this saga has left Atlanta and the entire hip-hop community shaken to its core. Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and the family was left divided, grappling with grief, anger, and uncertainty. The alleged connection between 21 Savage and the tragic death of Lil Baby's best friend has sparked endless speculation, viral theories, and heated debates, leaving everyone wondering what really happened behind the scenes. Was this a personal feud gone too far? A tragic misunderstanding? Or was someone else pulling the strings all along? The truth remains shrouded in mystery, and the unanswered questions continue to fuel the fire. Throughout this whirlwind, the human element has been undeniable. From tearful conversations and emotional confrontations to cryptic social media posts and private meetings, fans have witnessed the raw and unfiltered intensity of loyalty, betrayal, and heartbreak. The stakes are higher than ever, and the line between friendship, rivalry, and vengeance has never been thinner. The city watches with bated breath as every development, every revelation, and every rumor has the potential to change the narrative once again. Now it's your turn. What do you think really happened? Was 21 Savage involved, or has he been unfairly dragged into a story that spiraled out of control? Could there be a hidden player behind the scenes manipulating events? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because we want to hear from you. Don't forget to hit that like button if you've been following this saga from the beginning, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for the latest updates, exclusive insights, and all the drama as it unfolds. This story isn't over yet, and you won't want to miss a single twist, turn, or shocking revelation. Stay tuned, because the truth is still out there, and it's only a matter of time before it comes to light.